Hi, I'd like to show you how to use the histogram tool in the Analysis ToolPak in Excel. First of all, I go under Data tab, and you can see over here on the right side of my screen there's nothing there. We need to go to File and enable it by choosing the options. On the left side here, add-ins is what I would want, and you can see here it says Analysis ToolPak. It says it's inactive. I'm going to click it, and I'm going to go to the bottom and click Go. And finally, one last step, I'm going to just check the box for the Analysis ToolPak. I don't need any of the others, only that first one. Click OK, and now you see we have data analysis. The data that I'm going to use to create this histogram is from our student survey. And the question asked was how optimistic you are on a scale of 1 to, or 0 to 100. So I thought it'd be an interesting set of data for us to see a histogram created from it. I'm going to choose data analysis, and you can see there's a tool for histogram. I'm going to click it and click OK. Right now I'm going to create a histogram that I'm going to let Excel choose how many classes or bins that will be on the histogram, how many bars it will have. The next video I make will have pre-defined number of classes, because what I will do is I will create a frequency table just through the class boundaries, the lower and the upper class boundaries. Those will go into the bin range, and that will by default tell me how many classes the histogram will be created with. So for now I'm going to click on this first little button that looks like a spreadsheet. It's the input range. I'm going to click there so that it takes me out of that little window and takes me into the Excel window. I'm going to click and drag my raw data, go back to my button and go back into my window for histogram. I'm going to leave bin range blank for now, like I said. The other thing I'm going to do is define an output range. I'm going to click that radio button and also do a click and drag here. Just drag out a rectangle. It doesn't matter how wide it is or how long it is. Excel will adjust. Finally, I want to see a chart. I want to see a histogram. So I'm going to choose Chart Output. Click OK, and kind of looks like a histogram, but you notice it has space in between the bars. So I'm going to right click on any of the bars and go down to Format Data Series. Right here at the bottom it says Gap Width. We want the gap, or the space in between the bars, to be 0. So I just pulled that little slider all the way to the left. I could have also changed the number here right in the text box. Change that to 0. And now you can see it looks much more like a histogram. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. I'm going to close this little window, side window here. I'm going to get rid of this title called Frequency. I'm just going to click on it and delete. I'm also going to click and drag my histogram just so that it's bigger. So what it did was it created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classes for me. And a little annoying, but it's what happens, is that Excel uses the word more to mean greater than 86. But there's nine values in that class. When you create your own number of classes, which we'll do in the next video, you won't have that more. You can get rid of it because it will have 0 values in it. You can double click on these words here if you don't like what it says. Bin, I don't really like that. I'm going to write here scale from 1 to, I think it was 1 we started with, can't remember, maybe 0 to 100. How optimistic are you? And then let's call this an optimism, excuse me, histogram. Click outside of it, and there you go. You can see it gives me some tools here to use if I wish to. I'm not going to, I'm just going to close it. And that should be good. The next video I make will show you how to create a histogram telling Excel how many classes you want.